Today, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Chicago Bears.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings battle with the Chicago Bears. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A 6-yard
defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Ball carrier.
The numbers a week ago for Cook. 14 carries, 83 yards, and a touchdown.
They look like a team that really emphasized the running game in the offseason. They were going to build around it. Didn't matter if they're going to run gap scheme, power scheme, whatever. They've got a runner who finds yardage if you give him just a little bit of space.
More inside the 20 and down to the 19-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense, because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
6-yard line.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
tackle.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bears 7, Vikings nothing.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's again to Cook. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play.
They'll run for it with Cook. He'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
And the ball carrier.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. Forced out to his left. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
The quarterback.
Eddie Goldman with a sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, if they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there, that means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
The ball carrier.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
A gain of 1.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the RPO, that's complete right side. They are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Call that a very strong gain of 24. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Alexander Madison, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are going to take the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They go play action here on 1st down. Open here, Adam Thielen. He's brought down after a very nice game. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Deshaun Gibson. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Starting the 3rd quarter with Cook. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
And it's pretty evident when you watch how Minnesota plays, just how important Dalvin Cook is to their offense. A 1,000-yard rusher a year before, the first one the Vikings had since Adrian Peterson was dominating their carries. And having Cook in the lineup for the bulk of the season, that made Minnesota exactly what their head coach Mike Zimmer wanted them to be. A much more physical team that complemented their defense.
That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp.
The pass.
Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 8 yards in the completion, but now they face 3rd down. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. And he finds Cook. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Minnesota Vikings
got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2.
10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Cook. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Ball carrier.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
For another Minnesota.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. He put quite quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is
it'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. They start the drive with Cook. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Offense.
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected.
And Rudolph has it, the tight end. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 3 yards to gain there, 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. They run it again with Cook. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. Cook. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the 1st down as well. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they got an answer for it.
He was the All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Give to Cook out of the gun, and he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. A quick toss out right, and he's going to come up well shy of the 1st here as the tackle's made right around the 12.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down.
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off inside the 10, and he'll go down inside the 15. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On first down, it's Cook. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Again, it's Cook. They'll go option on second down, right side. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Minnesota Vikings. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll run with Cook. And they will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
Defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. Second down. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Now they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
A 4-yard gain.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. And he finds his target. It's Sharp. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Intended for Adam Thielen.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one, they're thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. I took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said, but I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Minnesota, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Bears, their slim playoff hopes are gone now as they fall to 5-9. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.
Kick it and go, kick it and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, scope. From sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, scope. From sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go.
Running it back, never a cap, out of the drought, watching me ball, soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them out, breaking them off, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do, sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, must be the shoes, must be the team, must be the camp, must be the crew, you need a win, who need a win, that's all we do, I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine, they running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them.
With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, scope from sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, scope from sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go.
Putting it down for that, time I was down and out, had to bring grinding back, doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at, you know what it be, playing this here for the keeps, had to make out with a feast, a family to feed, third cold where the trophy should be, EA got me in the game now, breathe on with the game now, they're here with a lane now, my home second with a rain now, legendary on the field, kinda drip is a skill, it's the highest cruiser bill, ain't nothing to the heel,